Hey, sweethearts, how are you? So, I just want to talk about some new things that I'll be doing on my YouTube. And also wanted to talk a little bit about 2025 because of what the universe has been showing me. So, let's start with 2025. 2025 is going to be a lot of and unraveling and weaving, I guess is what you want to call it. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be exposed. Institutions, people from government, celebrities, people from industry, religious figures, all of this, people will be exposed for what they've truly been doing. The drug trafficking, the sex trafficking, the Epstein-y kind of things, the lies and deceit, all of this is slowly unraveling, and it's going to be much exposed this year. And what I'm telling you is that don't be surprised if people that you thought were good people, or you're stuck in your ideology about a certain party or a certain situation or whatever it may be, that starts unraveling. Like what you thought was true or real or is going to unravel. So don't get upset about it, because unfortunately this is the way it needs to be done. People need to the exposure needs to happen so that people can understand what truly has been going on and who these people truly are. And I can't, for some reason, people are like, oh, this person's so good or whatnot. And I'm looking at them going, I can see their energy. They're awful people. Like, what are you talking about? But people are caught in their head because they're not listening to their intuition. Again, they're listening more to their emotion and also ideologies, what they think that people should believe. In other words, they were told certain things, certain lies, and that's what they keep facilitating back and forth over and over. And if it's told enough times, it becomes truth, at least in people's head. It's not truth, but in most people's reality it becomes truth. So if it's said over and over again, I don't care if it's something written by a scientist or whatever, a lot of this is going to be exposed. You're going to find out a lot of lies, that you thought you could trust people, you thought you could trust organizations, you thought you could trust this or that. All of this is going to be exposed. It is being exposed more and more, and especially in 2025, it's going to be crazy ridiculous. And a lot of people are going to freak out because the truth of what they thought was reality is going to be broken down. So what I want to tell you is just be very strong. You need to be connecting with source. You need to be connecting with your spirit guides. You need to be connecting with that and get the information that is truly, what spirit is trying to tell you, because the universe, we're going through this ascension. This has to happen. All of this has to be exposed. So who you thought was maybe the bad guy isn't the bad guy. And don't get me wrong, nobody is perfect here. Nobody in this fucking planet is perfect. I'm sorry to say it just isn't. They aren't. We're all humans here. We're all have had our ups and downs. We all try to, a lot of people try to do the best that they can. And then there's people that just try to do the worst that they can, that they're all for themselves, power and greed and money. And if you think that hasn't changed, just go back and read your history, please. Because if you think that, human condition hasn't changed just because you have democracy or new technology, please. If you haven't discovered just about what's been going on in the past few years, then you've got to have blinders on that are got to be really, really, really big. So unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is just going to be exposed. And so don't freak out. Remember, get your popcorn and watch the shit show unfold. So, just wanted to warn you about that and to tell you. On my YouTube, I will be doing not just the collective readings for you, to you, but I'm going to do readings that I'm going to be filming with another person that I'll be doing readings for. So, I want you to be able to sort of see how I, do my readings, see how to understand also that you're not alone, that people are going through a lot of the same experiences that you are and having to heal, etc. So I wanted to bring that up. That's going to be a new thing I'll be doing. Some of them will be spiritual workers. We'll be reading each other. Maybe it'll be more of maybe having a glass of wine or something with it. Others will be just reading, me just doing the readings for these people. And if you happen to be in LA and you want to do that with me, then great, we can do a reading right there. It will be taped, of course, it'll be on YouTube. So this is kind of me trying to help the collective to raise the vibration by seeing that they're not alone, giving you also the tools to hopefully help you heal, to show you that. And so that's kind of what, this was all about. That's what we were trying to do with the reality show. That's kind of caught up now, and some things were just, my guides keep telling me it's not the right time, divine timing. So I'm like, okay, so right now, this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to push that through, and then I may start doing live feeds on YouTube, and I may do that this Sunday. I'll let you know. I've never done it before. I'm trying to do it, but I want to try to answer some of your questions. Let's stick to metaphysical. Let's talk to the spiritual. Like if you have questions about your life, that kind of thing. And that way, hopefully I can answer some of these things for you. I probably won't be able to answer everybody, but at least you'll be sort of building a community and you can ask me directly, okay? So that's kind of the things that I needed to tell you, what's going on, but please don't freak out. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. You're gonna be in dismay with a lot of things. Things that you held to be actual truths are not. So I hope that all makes sense. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Ciao.